Hey everyone, thanks for watching again. If you've been watching my other videos, you'll see that I've done the front crossmember and the rear subframe, and I've got my hubs ready, and I've got a big swag of GKTech suspension parts to go in. I'm pretty well running out of excuses to not actually do a video about installing them, but I do have at least one more up my sleeve. I went and saw my mate Rowan at Bailey's Garage because I had gotten rid of all the suspension bolts, either used them up in the Sigma or sold them with other parts because I'm an idiot. Anyway, he hooked me up and I've got all, I think I've got all, but they're all greasy and horrible and covered in crap. So I'm going to go and dig out my parts washer and sort that out. I'm going to venture into the land behind the S13. There's a lot of forgotten memories behind here. We've got a massive battery bank. I don't know what I'm going to use that for, although the solar feed-in tariff just dropped in Tasmania, so maybe I could hook them up for something. But most importantly, I've got this parts washer buried here. I've not used this in ages. I'm going to dig it out and change the fluid in it, and the pump doesn't work very well. So let's see what we can do. Now, what do you reckon the chances are of me being able to drain the junk that's in here through that hole and down into this drum without making a mess? I think it's pretty slim. And hardly anything came out. I think I got more all over the ground and that shelf than I did in the drum. Either it's blocked or it's empty. It shouldn't be empty. No, not empty, and we have a fucking disaster there. Awesome. Oh, it gets even better. I didn't have a tap or a plug in the drum and it was draining straight all over the floor. So I went and fetched myself a drum tap to solve that leaking problem I had. I grabbed myself some diesel because I use diesel in this. Kerosene's way too expensive, and I find that the water-based degreaser doesn't really do anything. In here it's pretty well drained, but this is disgusting. Looks like kombucha. Lovely. Oh, this absolutely totally looks like a scoby. If there's not enough to turn you off kombucha, then I guess you're pretty committed. This is frickin' rank. Ugh. So I managed to get rid of that god-awful scoby by forcing it down the hole there, and I've got most of this clean now. I've got to try and get this pump apart, clean it out, and then try and get it working again. I reckon it's just full of scoby, but we'll see. Then I have to clean up and mop the floor again. Alright, so I got the pump apart, I cleaned everything out, and I found one of my problems. going to turn this on. That impeller is rattling like a piece of crap. Now it's done that since it was pretty well new. So I've popped the impeller off this shaft. It's just a magnet that spins inside the body of the unit. There's no contacts or brushes or anything. Problem is, that's just way too loose on there and this just rattles around. So I'm going to try and shim it out with plumber's tape and see if that helps. So it's sort of, it's still vibrating a lot. There we go. It seems to get going okay. It's definitely spinning a lot better. Hopefully it'll go a bit better with some fluid through it. 30 litres of fresh diesel with the pump rebuild. It actually seems to be behaving itself now. So I've got the parts washer working. I can get to work cleaning those bolts after I clean up this horrible mess I made all over the freaking floor. Nice.